What is going on, all of you sexy, gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful gaming legends out there? My name is Tyler, aka Deathly, and this is going to be WBE week number 3, going up against the one and only Rochester Rhyhorns from my man Iron Boffin. Hang on, we're going to turn off, where are you? Autofocus, boom. Huzzah. Okay, so going up against Boff, who has a relatively good team here. Not pictured are Smeargle, Blaziken, Rhydon, and Spiritomb, which could also come because he's brought Spiritomb and Rhydon twice in previous matches. This is definitely in my favor. Things I need to be careful of is priority on Weevil, a Scarfed Staraptor, and potentially even a Scarfed Metagross, which would just be wild, but I wouldn't put it past Boff. So, just got to be careful, cautiously optimistic that we're going to win this match. Here's everything I'm bringing to the table to ensure that happens. So, first out of the gate, we have Gligar with immunity, purely defensive here, with the added benefit of max HP, max defense. Stealth Rocks, Roost, Defog for hazard removal, EQ for stab, and then, yeah, the Roost is obviously there, you know, to give myself some added time. This is pretty much a hard counter to quite a few members of his team. Obviously, Weevil's something to be careful of. Getting rocks up is going to be key, I think, in this matchup, as well as getting the Toxic Spikes off that I have on Mega Beedrill, as he has no poison types to remove those naturally. So that is going to be really, really good. So I'm going to be leading Mega Beedrill. Hopefully he leads Metagross, and I can just kind of... I don't know. I don't know what I'm hoping he leads. I guess we'll figure it out. But either way, I should be able to get one set of spikes up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, Gardevoir. Goal is to potentially trace Pixelate. I thought about using Hyper Voice, Pixelate, or at least my front office did. Shout out to Online Orphan. Actually, no. That was, you know what? I'm sorry. Bionic Soup. Really thought about the Trace Pixelate of Mega Altaria with a Hyper Voice, but just didn't really want to run risk. So Trace is there, just kind of offer maybe some Intimidate downs, put some pressure on SUICUNE that we're going to be encoring anyway, and then kind of just watch it struggle to death. Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and just wish for some Cleric roll aspect of things. Then we have Celesteela, which pretty much runs this team. It's a great counter to Mega Altaria. It's a great counter to Weevil. It's a great counter to Staraptor. Only thing I really need to be cautious about is Jolteon. So, EQ for coverage, Heavy Slam for stab, Leech Seed and Protect, as well as Lefties for some health regenerative abilities. Next, we have Rotom, which is going to be Scarfed. I can pretty much freely Volt Switch if Jolteon doesn't come, but it's his best counter to Celesteela, so I almost guarantee it'll be there. Discharge, potentially, to get some, if Rhydon doesn't come, Discharge is there to just kind of slow everything down. Shadow Ball for some added coverage, maybe to revenge kill something, and then Leaf Storm to potentially just murder SUICUNE, as well as Rhydon. Then we have Mega Beedrill, much talked about, well-loved. T-Spikes, Poison Jab, U-Turn, and Drill Run, pretty standard. Goal is to lead this and get Mega to first turn, then U-Turn out, and then I have my top momentum ready to rock and roll. Then, last but not least, we have an Avid. That is right, Avid Emboar, with heavy coverage and just a great counter to a lot of Pokemon on his team. Goal is to potentially, if SUICUNE comes, encore it into Calm Mind, and then swap into Emboar for a Wild Charge to just kind of finish it off. So, we'll see what happens, but that's the full squad. And I'll see all you beautiful, gorgeous people out on the battle. All right, here we go. Let's transition on over to the battle screen. And here's the match. Oh my goodness, people. I hope you're excited. Things are going down. Wow, how have I never noticed that needs to... Hey, there we go. And I also think, like, my HP bar just needs to shift over just a fraction. It's only taken me, like, months to correct this stuff. Hopefully you guys are hyped. I really, really had, honestly, one of my favorite matches of all time last week against Patters. So I'm hoping to repeat the same experience here today. We'll see how it goes. Give you guys some... I just had my... There it is. I was gonna say, I just had my stylist earlier, and it always just disappears, man. They need to, like, strap this up like the Wii, you know. The Wii modes, just kind of slap it onto your wrist and strap it down. Okay, so no Staraptor. That's fantastic. And we have Blaziken instead. Okay, that makes my life infinitely easier. Okay, no Staraptor. No Smeargle, no Rhydon, no Spiritomb. Means he has 3 ground weaknesses. Awesome. Okay, change of plans then. We're going to go ahead and lead Gligar. Because I can get my rocks up, and I think he's going to lead Metagross. And even if he has HP Ice on Jolteon, oh wow, I can maybe tank a hit. We'll see, depending on how it's built. I'm cautious if it's going to be Scarfed or not, but Gligar is definitely, I think, the best. I really want to get the hazard stack going. I was worried he potentially would lead Metagross. After seeing the number of ground weaknesses on his team, you know, I have a 50-50 chance of bringing Gligar in on something that I am super effective against. So... that really just kind of puts me in a great initial spot. And I'll always outspeed Mega Altaria, which is really reassuring from the perspective of just decimating him across the board. What do you want, Petty Trills? Jolteon. Wonderful. That is exactly what we wanted to see first out of the gate. Instead of going for rocks like I normally would. If he's life orbed, I potentially die here. If I'm not, he has nothing that floats. So we're just going to go right for the EQ. Normally I'd throw rocks up, but I really can't risk not getting this stuff up. So I know he's going to rock HP Ice. He has a 20% chance to OHKO if he's life orbed. If he's not, I live. Depends on if he's Quick Feet or Volt Absorb. It's like a 19% chance I die if he's life orbed. But I don't think he's going to take that risk. Why did we put this all into defense? He withdraws. Okay, cool. Perfect. So, would have been a good chance to get rocks up. He's going to go into Weevil. He's got pressure. Oh, wait. This needs to be Blaziken. Great start. Okay. So, let's look here. This hurts a lot. Yeah. Obviously, Celesteela is like my best counter here. I mean, we take quite a bit from Icicle Crash. We could go Emboar. I think think I might go Emboar here. Yeah. Let's do that. Especially if he goes for like a Sword Stance or something. I'd rather just have Emboar here. He might have gone for some sort of priority. Emboar is like the perfect counter. Even if he uses knockoff, not very effective. Only gets rid of my AV. So we're no longer AV'd, but that's fine because that doesn't help me here anyway. So across the board, Emboar can pretty freely... do I Wild Charge here? I do. I think he goes into SUICUNE. Ooh, we could Heavy Slam. Oh, that'd be nutty. I don't think he stays in, though, because he knows he dies to a Flame Charge. He knows he dies. I think I go Wild Charge here. I think he goes into SUICUNE. If he stays in, he potentially dies with the Wild Charge. I'm hoping he goes SUICUNE. Denarius, that's going to be SUICUNE. Oh, Altaria. Okay. It's an interesting choice. I am not AV'd. Once he goes Mega Altaria... If he goes... Oh, whoa, this is not the right Altaria set. Let me go Offensive Dragon Dance. 50%. Once he Megas, I die to a return. So, and I do not... Hang on, let's see. 252. You are... What are these sets, man? Let's see. Max... No, I won't outspeed if he's max speed. Okay. That's all I needed to know. Celesteela is obviously the best counter I have here. He, like, literally can't touch Celesteela, so... And I can pretty freely toss out Leech Seeds. Heavy Slam absolutely murders Altaria. So he stays in, reacts. Potentially goes for a Dragon Dance here. Flamethrower. Okay, so he has Flamethrower. This shouldn't do too much. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So. I know he's hoping for a burn. There's no way he stays in knowing he dies to a Heavy Slam, so I'm going to Leech Seed here. Would rather get the damage off. And then that sets me up on whatever comes in after this. I mean, I could just Protect again. I am worried about getting burned. It'd be really unfortunate if I did. But luckily we missed out. And now we know it has Flamethrower, so I gotta be cautious about that potential move on quite a few of my Pokemon, actually. So, we'll see what happens. Come on, buddy. I know what you're thinking. What's Tyler gonna do? Obviously, he should go into Jolteon as his hard counter here. God, I wish I'd gotten Rocks up when Jolteon was on the board. But we got some great damage off onto Weevil, which is huge. He uses Flamethrower again. Okay. That's fine. Please don't burn. Please don't burn. Nice. Dang it. That's super unfortunate. But we get the Leech Seed. So, we're going to start getting some health back, which is fine by me. There's the leftovers, and then there is the Leech Seed. Some added bonus there. Nice. And then the burn isn't going to take too much from us. So, I'm going to Protect here. I think he stays in. He might swap out. Obviously, like Heavy Steel or Heavy Slam would have been the better choice here, because even if I'm burned, it kills. Ooh, he stays in, so I'm going to get even more health back, which is awesome. So we're burned. He uses Roost. Ooh, okay, buddy. That's fine. This is like best case scenario. I mean, it's unfortunate that we're burned, but I can go for the heavy slam. He might have been roosting just to be at full health before the next thing comes in. But we should do about 50%. He obviously can out-roost me. Yeah, this is going to hurt, but it's worth it. Super effective. Heavy slam. Even burn should do some big damage. And it does. There's the lefties, mitigated by the burn damage, but plus the added benefit of the leech seed really puts us in a great position here. That should put us back in the green. It does. And then we fall back below it. But we live another flamethrower, so I'm just going to heavy slam again here because I think he's going to go for the roost. And then we'll protect after this. He withdraws. Okay. Good call. So there goes SUICUNE. Fine. Does like next to nothing. SUICUNE potentially has Ice Beam. But Rotom Mow. Okay, even if you have Ice Beam over a Protect. Oof. Okay, I do not want to take that twice. I think I'm going to Leech Seed before I swap out. He uses Sub. Okay. I don't know if I can Leech Seed a Sub. It failed. Yep, okay. So he's just going to start Calm Minding. I'm going to bring in... Gardevoir. Trace the pressure. Then I can Encore him once he goes for the Calm Mind here. So, traces pressure. He uses Calm Mind. Perfect. So, +1. +1. That's fine. Should be a relatively easy Encore, and then I can come in and get 2 wild charges off. If I remember, how long is Encore work? Ooh, uses Protect. Okay, buddy. It's fine. I'm just going to Moonblast then. Yep, there's the Scald. Definitely okay with me. Okay, Sub did not fade. But Scald's already down to... max usage is what, 24? So he's down to 22 Scalds. I'm gonna Moonblast again. Break the Sub at least. So we've seen Protect, Calm Mind, Scald. I just have to see if he has Ice Beam or not. If the other one... oh my god, of course. Some big freaking damage. And we get burned, which is wonderful. that should take down the sub. Okay. Do I want to let him set up another sub? I'm going to force him to keep scalding. Okay, so he has no choice but to continuously sub for the next 3 turns, which is fine. So that's plenty of opportunities for me to bring in should I wish into Embor? No, because I got to break this sub, so I'm not going to take any chances. I mean, it'd be fine to just come in and start spamming discharges. I really wish I'd brought in... Because if I could have gotten the hyper voice behind... Like, the pixelated hyper voice behind the subs, that would have been money. That really would have been a good choice. He withdraws. Who do you go into? Colossus. Ooh, that's going to be... Okay. This is an interesting matchup. I should outspeed. But on the off chance... Let's see what you decide to do. I want to go Gligar. Yeah, that's my best counter here. Can't believe half my team, like 2 of my team are already burned here, which is just obnoxious. So he's probably going to go for an EQ, if not throw rocks up himself. I have a pretty easy defog. He withdraws. Okay, you're just going to go into Weevil here. Ooh, Altaria. I can't touch this. He's probably aware of that. Actually, yes, I can. He's going to go for a Roost, though, so I'm just going to toss rocks up. Should limit his ability to switch. For some reason, I thought this levitated. It's probably because it has giant, fluffy wings. He uses Roost. That's fine. I can pretty freely toss Stealth Rocks up. Then I'm going to start spamming some EQs. Alright, Altaria maxes out at like 132 speed. How does Rotom match up against this? He withdraws. Okay. Ooh, dead. See ya. That should kill it. Yes! Alright, that's a gigantic threat to Gligar off the board here. So we can take Weevil off our tabs. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, there's SUICUNE again. I'm guessing it potentially has Ice Beam here. I think he knows he's going to force me out. I'm going to go into Rotom. Even if he does have Ice Beam, I can at least break the sub and then bring in Beedrill to finish it off. Potentially, I think. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, because he's even, actually. So he could Ice Beam here, which would suck. He's definitely a faster SUICUNE than I would have anticipated initially. But, oh, he goes for the sub. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm really not going to give you the ability to get set up here. So we're going to go for a Discharge. Uses Protect. Then I think he swaps into Jolteon here. So Protect, Sub. I just haven't seen the rest yet, which maybe would happen if we get him Toxic. But I'm locked into Discharge. He's probably going to go into Jolteon, which is fine. As long as I keep forcing out him behind a sub, I'm totally happy with it. Because no matter how much he Calm Minds, like, I'm really going to be doing some big damage. And he can only get behind a sub twice more. So we're going to find out if he's Volt Absorb or Quick Feet relatively soon. Okay, he stays in. Potentially has Ice Beam. We'll see. That's completely going to destroy the sub. That's fine. Are you going to Ice Beam? Calm Mind, actually. Okay. So, +1/+1 with a Rotom Mow. Fine by me. Potentially going to go for another Protect, which is going to be obnoxious if he does. But I'll always outspeed. And I'm going to keep winning this fight. If he had Ice Beam, he would have used it. Unless he's trying to reach to the point where Ice Beam OHKOs. Which is going to be plus... Depending on his investment, it's either now or in one more Calm Mind. So there's another Protect. God, dude, what a fun Pokemon to go up against. I have such a severe dislike for SUICUNE. And I make it abundantly clear how much I hate this Pokemon. I really, really do. I don't like it. It's so freaking beefy. Alright, so he's going to go into Jolteon. Ooh, Denarius is actually Altaria. Okay. Not very effective. Oh, but we got the paralysis. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge. So he's probably going to go for a flamethrower here. Which is absolutely fine by me. I'm going to go ahead and go into Emboar, I believe. No, we are not going into Emboar. Not yet. I'll go Gligar. What do we go? Beedrill. No, I don't want to. I want to bring Beedrill in on a clean run. I'll trace the Pixelate. I want to wish into something. So. That's huge. That is huge right there. Okay, Moonblast kills, so we can pretty freely Moonblast here. He withdraws. You're probably going to go into Metagross. Yep. Maybe I should have Shadow Balled. I outspeed Metagross. I mean, all things depending on what his investment is. I'm fine with sacking this, depending on what he decides to do here. He might just go for his own Stealth Rocks, if he has them, thinking that I'm going to swap out and he gets a free Stealth Rock. If he goes for Meteor Mash or Earthquake, I die. Obviously, my switch in here would be Gligar, which I did previously, so he might just swap out, anticipating that. Either way, I'm totally fine with where things are at currently. I think we are definitely in an upper position. Getting the Paralysis on Mega Altaria is huge. We still have our full team. I have the ability to heal them at any time. He stays in and uses Stealth Rock. He should die to the Shadow Ball here. Which would be huge. And that does not kill. God, that's obnoxious. Oh my god. I'm a little upset with that. Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't outspeed. What I should have done was Encore, anticipating that he was going to continuously throw Stealth Rocks. So he's going to kill me here. I'm totally fine with, Yep, okay, there's the Bullet Punch for some priority. So he's Bullet Punch over Meteor Mash, which is fine. Okay, so Gligar's, Gardevoir is dead. Did a great job. I can bring in something to revenge kill this, which should be Rotom. Let's go Gligar, actually. Definitely the best case scenario here. I think I'm going to leave my own rocks up for the time being. Maybe late game, I'll get rid of them. I just really want to limit his ability to switch into various Pokemon here. All things considered. I could defog now, anticipating the switch, and then go for Stealth Rocks, but... You know what? We're going to do that. I'm going to defog now. He goes for Zen Headbutt. Okay. That's fine. Now he knows he outspeeds, so... I'm going to go for Roost. He's going to go for Rocks. I want you to see how pointless this endeavor is. I'm going to defog again. Ooh, my health bar is a little too far. Okay, HP bar. Okay, he's probably going to go for Stealth Rocks again. There's nothing he can bring in that can one-shot me. So, well, minus an HP Ice. I'm going to throw out my own Stealth Rocks. It's fine. It's a little pointless endeavor. Yep. It's fine. You want to do this? I'm totally fine with just keeping my rocks up then. I'll kill you. Actually, I'm going to let you hit me one more time. Then I'm going to Roost, and then I'm going to kill you. Yep, Zen Headbutt. I'm sure you're hoping for the flinch. I don't think you're going to get it. Okay, that's full health again. He's just begging me to kill him. I know he wants it. He's going to throw Stealth Rocks again. Yep. I mean, I could have continued this till he was out of Stealth Rocks, but I think that would have been obnoxious, so I'm just going to EQ. Oh, I should have at least gotten my own rocks back up. It was a bit silly. But But Metagross is down. Yeah, I should have at least gotten my own rocks up. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Metagross is gone. Weevil's gone. Still has 2 ground weaknesses in Jolteon and Blaziken. Suicune's at like 50% health. Should be able to get rid of the rocks. I'll just defog and then throw mine. I don't think there's anything that can kill me in 2 hits. So I think we're actually looking fairly good right now, all things considered. Yep, there's SUICUNE coming in. Shocking. I'm going to at least defog. He withdraws. Perfect. Kratos is Blaziken. That's unfortunate. Okay, Gligar. Oh, Metagross is gone. Gligar versus Blaziken. He really can't touch me. I'm going to throw rocks up again. Does Blaziken even get, like... He withdraws. Okay, that's fine. Denarius. There's the Paralyzed. Perfect. Mega Altaria. I'll just fire off some EQs here. Potentially could have defog on here. That might be his primary objective. We do some decent damage with that, and we outspeed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure he thought he could just roost away the damage here. But with me being able to outspeed, we're in like the best possible position here. If he gets paralysis again, that's like there goes, like Altaria's dead. I was kind of hoping for a crit there. There's the roost. Okay. So I'm willing to wait. I don't know what I want to do here. I mean, obviously I should just bring in... I don't know. We might get lucky on these paralysis. Heal bells. Oh, no. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so we've seen Flamethrower, Roost, and Heal Bell. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So now he can just out-heal me. Which I think he's going to Roost again here. So I'm going to go into Beedrill, because I think he just Roosts here. Yes, perfect. So Beedrill comes in for free. Everything on his team does not like a Beedrill to the face. So I get to Mega for free. There is no world in which I die in one shot to a Mega Altaria. I should T-Spike. You know what? I'm going to T-Spike. He stays in. He's probably going to go for the Flamethrower. So he knows I outspeed. There's the T-Spikes. As long as Flamethrower doesn't crit, we should be in a very good position. Please don't crit with Flamethrower. Okay, doesn't kill, and we don't get burned. Awesome. That's like best case scenario. P-Jab. That should kill. Absolutely murders Mega Altaria. Now I've got T-Spikes up. And rocks, so. Jolteon's potentially Scarfed. If Jolteon comes in now, Blaziken, what did we see from it? It just left, right? Yeah, it didn't even use a move. It just swapped out. If Blaziken's Scarfed, it maxes out at 145. So, yeah, okay. That speed ties Mega B. No, it doesn't. Never mind. 17 is what that comes down to. Scarfed. I'm not even maxed. Mega B drills 216. So he's potentially Scarfed Blaziken here. I'm totally okay with going into Gligar here. I think that's my best case scenario. It walls Blaziken even if he goes for a Swords Dance. And the chip is he lost his ability to heal things off. I'm not going to risk the Scarf. He doesn't have rocks up, so I can bring Beedrill back in anytime. I could have potentially U-turned for extra damage, but again, I'm not going to risk the Scarf. He uses knockoff. Okay. That's an interesting move there. So we have knockoff. So I don't think he's Scarfed. If he's knockoff, I don't think it's a Scarfed Blaziken. But me losing my Eviolite definitely puts him in a better position. But he can't Oko me. So I'm just gonna Earthquake. I think the last move on SUICUNE is Rest, so that's how he plans to mitigate the poison damage. But the added rocks damage is going to be great. The poison, at least one chip away with it, and then I can just kind of bring in... Because he's not Rest, Sleep Talk, because we've already seen 3 of the 4. So it's either Ice Beam or it's Rest. So if it's Rest, I get 2 free turns, and I can just kind of kill it with either Rotom-Mow or... he maybe is Scarf Knockoff. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, Knockoff I don't think would have killed me. But there goes Blaziken. Thank you, Gligar. And we're down to 2. So, Jolteon, who I don't think is Scarf now. And a Gligar without an Eviolite will die to an HP Ice. So that may be what he was waiting for. But that's fine. I don't know what he's trying to do. I mean, at least Jolteon's going to take... Because then if he kills Gligar, I can go into Celesteela and Protect and just kind of whittle it down with Toxic. I wish I'd gotten a second set of spikes up, but I didn't want to risk it. Losing Eviolite obviously sucks, but everybody else at least has some item on them. Well, actually, Emboar lost his. Could have potentially gone into Emboar again. But I don't know. I think we're doing the best thing possible here. Okay, so he's going to get Toxic. He's going to take some rocks damage. Alright, so he's probably HP Iced. Shadow Ball also kills me. I'm just going to go for the EQ, anticipating him killing me with an HP Ice. If he's Scarfed HP Ice... Hidden Power. Okay, so there's the HP Ice. That'll kill me. Yep. Anticipated that. So, there goes Gligar. Nicely done, buddy. Cool. So, we're going to go into Celesteela now. And I just kind of want to find out if he's Scarfed HP Ice. And that's going to be the real defining moment here. Because if he doesn't change his move here, I know he's Scarfed. And I can pretty freely throw down a Leech Seed or go for an EQ. We are burned. So... he uses T-Bolt. He is not Scarfed. Okay. Fantastic. So, here's what we do then. He's going to go for another T-Bolt. I don't die to an HP Ice. I don't die to anything that he has. Okay. So we're going to go into Rotom-Mow. And I really plan on just Leaf Storming because I don't know if he is... if he's Quick Feet or... what's it called? Volt Absorb. But we know he's not Scarf now that we've seen 2 moves. So, we're going to switch. He's going to take some more toxic damage. Could potentially HP Ice. Might go for the T-Bolt. Goes for the T-Bolt. Cool. This should do like 19%. Yeah, nothing. Not even close. That's only if it was Life Orbed, so... He's not Leftovers. I don't know what he is. He could have a Z-move on there. Either way, I'm just going to Leaf Storm here. It kills him. He uses HP Ice. How is he faster than me? Wow, really? Please don't miss. Okay. That's a little ridiculous. I don't understand how he outsped me there. I'm Scarfed. He must have had Quick Feet. Is it under 50%? When does Quick Feet take in? Oh, if it has a major status condition. So being... Okay. All right. Never mind then. That answers that question. Okay. So Rotom-Mow is at half special attack. So he was Quick Feet. That's the only way he outsped there, which is fine. I'm very glad I played that safely. So -2 on my special attack. I should still, if the Leaf Storm hits, he shouldn't be able to pop a sub, and then this is GG. So Jolteon's dead. Leaf Storm is a 90% chance to hit. He uses Protect. Okay, that's fine. Your Leftovers is mitigated by the Toxic. I don't lose a special attack drop here. I understand that you're just trying to get some added health back for yourself. But that's mitigated by the poison. I actually think the poison's doing more damage than the Leftovers can heal. Didn't realize poison was stronger than like a burn. Added damage from burn. But this should be GG. As long as I don't miss, this should be GG. If I do miss... He's going to get behind a sub, and it's going to be obnoxious to try and finish this out. But luckily, I can just bring in Celesteela and stall, and he'll eventually die. Unless his last move is Rest, he will eventually die to the T-Spikes. So, he will not outspeed me here. And this connects, and that's GG. As long as this kills. Potentially should. Does not! Okay, this is where things get problematic. Okay, he just uses Calm Mind, and I think he dies to the toxic damage here. And there's the Leftovers. And let's see how much damage the poison does. Not enough to kill. Oh my goodness. He literally has like 1 HP left. Please just hit the Leaf Storm. That's all I'm asking. Oh, come on, Boff! You actually die here, man. You should have taken the risk. You die. You die to poison. You don't let me get this kill? You don't survive. I don't think the Leftovers is enough to mitigate the damage from... Yep. The toxic damage. GG to Iron Boffin. We are pulling off the first win of the season. Yay! A 4-0 victory for the Tennessee Trubbish. If you guys enjoyed the match, please be sure to hit that like button below. Be sure to check out Iron Boffin's channel. And until next time, peace out, you sexy, gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful gaming legends out there. The Trash have a win on the board. Let's go.